Welcome Traveler, I'm Free2Play and I'm your guide for successful free-to-play adventure on Ostera. Today we'll discuss how good Nefty and Solon really are. So Nefty is broken in the end now, but why exactly? Let's take a look at her ultimate first. The question is, Nefty U9 or U10? My Nefty is at ultimate level 9 and has 8 Chirons at the same time as a U10 one, so she has reached her maximum passive abilities at turn 5. It's a whole different story with Solon, but we will come to that near the end of the video. So what are her max stats she's granting? By the way, the maximum Chirons she can have is 9. And issue instructions needs only 5 Chirons to have 30% cap on all buffs, and at that time it grants cap. It also gives 15% damage up, which was exclusive to Millardy X ZN buff. When at 5 Chirons you gain the passives that Tadlock grants with 9 life points. Do both stack? Yes, they stack. 100 potency HP recovery and 10% SP recovery from both just standing there. Most of her skills profit from 5 Chirons. It doesn't matter U9 or U10. At turn 3 you have those if you're using her ultimate whenever it's possible. The only two exceptions are either her HP nut skill, where you benefit the most from when you have 8+ Chirons, because the units in the front also get immunity to ailments while getting regen and while getting cured of those ailments. It's huge. Or you profit from a triple cast, which no unit had before. They nerfed her nuke to 190 potency though, but when properly boosted, dealing lots of damage casted 3 times in a row is just insane. Stack her ultimate with a Lynette or Primrose EX ultimate for a very long time, especially if you have Hasumi's A4 or Primrose EX A4 on Nefty. Being able to do all that and even more is just huge and makes her one of the best buffers we have right now, and she can also deal damage to 3 types with every of her attacks. That's just so OP, and I can't wait to show you what she's capable of, even at U9. Interestingly, Solon is best used at U10 and you don't use as much skills of him, which does totally differ from Nefty, but you'll get what I mean. There are not a lot of skills I will talk about, but ambushing Flamelance is good for what exactly? Please write in the comments or in my Discord group if you know how to use this skill somehow efficient. But with Flying Flamelance, 3 times random fire, also hitting lands at the start of the turn, Vludai who? Together with his passive to reduce spare, so no Cerna needed if you have Roland, fire, Gash Rune Study or Molus A4 to boost it, and element defense down, stacked with Varkin A4 so no Laura needed, or put Xenia's A4 on him to have 25% down, such a nice breaking passive. Flamelance formation is also a very powerful move for merchants and fire scholars, as they didn't have that before, except for Roland and Frederica, which can cast that only 3 times per battle and only on 1 unit, and you need other skills on those units, so that is a perfect one and gives them even more power. And the most broken skill there is, Master Strategist. His ultimate at level 9 is boosting the damage limit by 45,000, but is also pushing the potency by 100%. That doesn't change with U10, but you get 5k on top and the skill can be used another time. So if you use Primrose EX ultimate to gain 50% ultimate gauge after Solon has casted the skill, and you use the Black Dogs effect, which is increasing the gauge by 50% again, you can use the ultimate, which is normally unexpandable, just a second time in a row. But Black Dog is released in about 4 to 5 months, I suppose, looking at the new roadmap. But if you got him U10 now, you can also use any keeper who can be boosted up to 3 BP. At the turn, you will use his ultimate again too. And if you don't have Primrose DX by now, with the 2nd year anniversary there will be another general pool unit for free like the last time. So you can just do all that in 6 months anyway, so take your time. His exchangeable pet, by the way, Solon's Sheep, is very good for Eltrix to get more of her attacks working when her barrier got taken away from her, or Millardy X to grant a unit a barrier to profit from the damage up effect he's granting. But apart from that, there are way better pets even now. I personally wouldn't invest the stones here. and as you don't need him for attacking at all, his U10 is priority number 1, and then call it a day, as this unit will make a lot of your fights much easier. So two very useful units which both are very promising for all-round players. But that is my opinion. If you think otherwise or you have something else to say here, you're welcome to write in the comments or in my Discord group, especially because of the ambushing Flamelands. And if you like this channel to class up, I really appreciate a subscription if you didn't already, and give thumbs up to this video if you've liked what you've seen. See you next time, you're free to play.